And we welcome you back to the Armchair Announcers Table podcast. I'm Johnny.
I am Chuck.
Not Mike.
There's Mike in his new glasses. I like your glasses. They look like Mike's. You got the black lens all the way around.
I like the white ones better.
The white ones are cool
they're
too,
cooler.
but he's still got the little Bubba thing going. A little double
No,
action.
it's good.
A little bit.
Fellas, we haven't spoken since WrestleMania. What you guys think?
Nah.
Wasn't worth
Just-
a podcast in my eyes.
Okay.
What do you think?
A step above a Raw show. I mean, for the most part. It has some decent spots, but nothing WrestleMania worthy, I don't think.
Mike?
Nah, was not
I just-
impressed. About like a Raw. That's how I felt.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved all the entrances. I think that was the best part of the
The
show.
entrances were great.
Yeah, the
Entrances were good. The costumes were out or otherworldly. I love the costumes. Lackluster at best. It just
And it's just, I know we're going to get into it, but it's just,
everybody talked about how awesome
that's the direction we're going.
Yeah, that last match was. It was incredible. It brought the whole show up. No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
No, it was a good match because every other match was so
No, it was
average.
Good. Yeah.
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 At best. I mean, I tried my best to find another Mania that was as mundane, and I was man, they spent so much time trying to get all the celebrities and all the advertisements in that they just lost the whole idea of the show.
Yeah.
And I hate saying that. I really do. This is my thing. I love my wrestling, but man,
Making it hard.
Yeah. Well,
Making it very difficult.
Buckle up.
Well,
Yeah.
well, I mean, we can tell exactly why things are. I mean, just look at all the cuts they've made just this past week. I mean, Mania's done, and the first thing we see is not, a great Raw the night after. Here we go. We're going to start working towards SummerSlam. We get a lot of releases and a lot of changes and a lot of. I mean, how long was Aleister Black here? How long was he in here? Maybe
Not
6 months.
Yeah, not very. I don't know when he signed up, but
And now he's gone. They send him and Zelina both away. Kairi Sane was in the middle of a pretty good storyline that they've been pumping for 6 months. It seems.
and
with
it's
her
one
and
of the better
Asuka.
ones they got going on.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, well, she's gone.
She's gone.
She's gone.
And they could have at least wrapped that up before they let her go. I mean, you could have.
Something.
As bad as Mania was, you couldn't find a spot to wrap that up and do a turn, and somebody put her out of business and hurt her and make her go away, and they do it that way. I mean, my God, that was. I don't know. That was bad.
Same thing with the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, you got the Wyatts.
Yeah, they're gone.
Well, I mean, you.
Well, but in all honesty, they gave him what? They gave him one.
They gave him nothing. They gave him nothing.
They gave him one storyline with the MFTs, and that lasted way too long.
Well, so much so that nothing. It was the same thing happening over and over and over.
And it was just nothing but a bad SmackDown show.
And those guys
that it was involved in.
And every one of those guys are too good for that. I mean, they really are. Gacy. I mean, I was a big fan of when they brought Gacy up because I watched him at NXT, and man, he's
Loomis was always an interesting character.
Loomis is good,
but I don't think they ever gave him a great storyline.
No,
Eric Rowan, but and I know we all know why they did the whole story. We all know it was a thank you to Bray, and Bo Dallas did what he could.
I was trying to remember. I don't think Nikki Cross was even in a match.
Yeah, she didn't do
I don't
anything.
think she even appeared in a match.
She came off the top rope every now and then. Jumped on a guy. It was
horrible.
Done. Well, who else got cut? I mean, they got cut. Kairi Sane, we said Black and Vega.
Yeah, Santos Escobar got cut. Apollo Crews, Zoe Stark, Fire.
I know. It was just and the machine guns.
And the machine guns.
They had they had a couple of runs with the titles, and then we don't want them anymore. But then again, you guys know as well as I do. Have they done anything with the tag team division lately? Anyway,
no. Now you get rid of them. The reports are Kofi and Xavier pretty much said, "Here's your new contract. Stick it. We're not doing that. Whatever that was."
Yeah, because they got the hell out.
Yeah,
they said
they
screw this.
Then they released Mateo and Tongaloa. So so you keep Tala Tonga, which is, I mean, I don't know. Tama Tonga and Tala Tonga and Solo.
Well, with Tonga last night, they finally on Smackdown they finally let him be a beast,
Right.
because he still can't carry a match. He's not a good storyteller in the ring, but they let him come in and clean house a couple of times and become a new giant. I guess is I don't know. It's just again, it's just all over the place. It's just really weird. It's
because now all of a sudden he's a main player now, and because everybody's gone
by the process of elimination.
Right. Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
And then
and I just don't. I mean, who did they? I mean, the people they signed were. I mean, they signed. Io's boyfriend or husband or whatever he is.
Who?
Io Sky's boyfriend.
Yeah, Evil.
Yeah, Evil.
Got
Or whatever.
Evil. They got this Will Cruz guy, which
I don't
he's
know
an
him.
indie guy. I honestly, I mean, I've heard of him.
Yeah.
I went and looked at some of his stuff, and I mean, it's not bad, but
Nothing to write home about.
No, Cam Hendricks, Maxine Dupree's husband.
They bring in another couple. I mean, how many couples is that now?
Yeah, this Lizzie Rain, which she debuted on NXT, and I'm not impressed at all. And then they signed Zoe Hines, who, by all reports I'm reading, she didn't impress anybody, and it's strictly a political thing because she's
RFK Jr.'s
she's in the Kennedy tree somewhere.
nephew or niece or whatever. It's just
so thank you TKO.
TKO's real. They're just they try to tell us that they've got nothing that they're kind of keeping their hands back a little bit, but you can see it all over the place. You see their hands on everything. Then we get a little press release about how Triple H has got to sign a new contract and he's going to be there for a while and he's going to do this and do that. And we turn around, then we find out they're going on to AI to create storylines. And
I think they came out and said they were able to convince Triple H to sign again. Like they had to talk him into it. They were able to come to an agreement.
And then they I think that was their big deal was let's pull up all these people from NXT, Ricky Saints, Hendry, Sol Ruka, Fatal Influence, Ethan Page.
Yeah, bring in you can tell they're cutting payroll. Obviously, they're cutting payroll.
Again,
I don't know how much they were paying Aleister Black or Zelina Vega or Kairi Sane or all the Wyatts or Mateo or Loa or the Machine Guns, for God's sake. I don't know how much they were paying these people.
New Day, I'm sure they were making.
New Day was making some big bucks,
which like you said, they're revamping everything. So I guarantee you, they went on to take a pay cut or a guaranteed cut or a year's cut or something.
Absolutely,
they both said,
they wanted to take a pay cut. We'll
go to AEW and be tag champions in 2 weeks.
That's exactly right. Give us the belts, one of the 7 or 8 tag belts over there, and
I've been trying to read up as much as I can. Reports are TKO doesn't like the dark figures, the supernatural stuff. They think it's not kid friendly enough, and it's not TV friendly enough. So
it's all back to the rated G thing. And see, I read that too. But then you watch last night, and Damian Priest still got the tag belts, and he showed a little bit of old Damian last night.
A little bit.
He got a little away from the bubble gum for a match, and he kind of went in did a clean house deal, and he looked a little tougher than he has been. But like you say, it's the dark thing. They don't want to get it's. I don't know, man. It's just really starting to drive me.
I thought that was the whole point of going to Netflix.
Yeah, I did too. But see, SmackDown's not on Netflix. SmackDown is still USA, which still is not network television like it's on Fox. So why can't you still go in there and do a little bit? I mean, hell, back in the day, what Vince and those guys did on USA. I mean, come on.
Yeah, the Ministry of Darkness thing. Come
on. You crucified Stephanie for God's sakes.
Yeah, put her on a cross.
I mean, I'm sure USA wouldn't mind. Well, I don't know. They've changed everything these days. It's just nuts. Absolutely nuts. For entertainment purposes, we're not getting our entertainment.
And not a release or anything, but then you got Brock's gone. So he retired.
I'm still.
It's up in the air. Of course,
yeah, I think he's
still,
gone because I think he's gone because of the
the
lawsuit.
the lawsuit, right?
Yeah, we'll get
But
into
it's just
that.
another body that I know he wasn't there all the time or anything, but it's still another big
Yeah.
name, another big story guy, another guy you could bring in that now he's gone. So